Hi class, and welcome to week 7. The first thing you're going to want to do this week is get in and check for my comments on your drafts or on your pre-writing. So if you did pre-writing and no draft, you're going to want to go to the View Grades tab in Blackboard and click on that, and then you're going to want to look for the assignment pre-writing to see how many points you've received, and then you're also going to want to click on the comments button so that you can see my comments. Those will help guide you as you begin the drafting process to turn in your final for essay number 1 this week. If you did write a draft, remember I do expect that you'll go in and make changes based on the comments that I've given you. To find those, you're going to go back into Blackboard, click on the Start Here tab, click on Week 6 assignments, and then click on View Complete where you first submitted that draft. You should see an attachment there to my comments. When you open it up, you should see some comments at the very end, but you should also see comments throughout in the margin using the word commenting feature. If you have difficulty seeing those, please let me know or call ITS. They'll be able to help you see those comments in Microsoft Word. So that's the drafting. Make sure you do look at those and try to incorporate to the best of your ability my comments as you move into the next phase of writing your essay. Basically, this week is what we're going to call the updraft, the draft where you fix stuff up. So you're going to go through and you're going to do a bunch of revision, and then you're going to go through and you're going to do editing. So remember, revision and editing are separate. Revision is something that's going to address the larger concerns of the essay, like your argument, if you need to change topic or refine your topic, if you need to change the point of view throughout. Many of you are using the Y-O-U, point of view. That's the second person point of view throughout your essay. I want you to avoid that in your essay, so you're going to need to go through and replace anywhere you have Y-O-U with something else, depending on what's appropriate there. It might be I, because you might be talking about yourself, but it also might be something like a visitor or a customer, something in the third person. So in revision, you're changing all of those big things, and you can see examples of that when you go watch the video this week about revising a college essay. And the other thing you're going to do is edit. And editing is going through and doing the best to fix up your sentences in terms of spelling, in terms of grammar, in terms of punctuation, other mechanics. So you're going through to, maybe proofread for commas by reading aloud and listening for where you would naturally pause if you were speaking. Reading aloud is a very useful tool, especially if you can do it with someone else, so that you're holding a copy of your own paper and someone else is reading it aloud to you, so you can hear where things just don't sound quite right. That can help you with wording or language issues. I have provided you with a checklist that you'll see under week 7 assignments. Use that checklist. Go through step by step to make sure that you're doing everything in that checklist. Those are the things that I'm looking for as I grade your paper. Also look at the sample essay. The sample essay, when I provide student sample essays, they are from students. They aren't perfect. Even if I wrote them myself, they wouldn't be perfect, right? Writing can always be fixed up further. That's why we go through a writing process. And so, you're not looking at for, every little tiny thing with it, but I have provided you with a sample of something that I think meets the basics of the assignment, has chosen to focus on a place, has incorporated both description and analysis. So that's what I'm looking for you to do as well. Has a clear thesis, all that good stuff. So use the checklist. Consider taking your essay to the Learning Center. You can submit to the Learning Center online through the Resources for Students tab. There's a link to the Learning Center there, and you'll find their instructions for how to submit to the online tutor. But if you have the chance to go either at the Verde or Valley or the Prescott campus to the in-person tutor, that can be a very valuable experience. You can also use tutors through Pearson. So if you go in My Labs, there's a button that says Pearson Tutor Services. You're able to submit 3 papers to them over the course of the semester, so feel free to use that tutoring service as well. It's I think the turnover time is a bit quicker, unless you're going in person, and then that's probably the quickest. So that's basically the resources that you have available to you. Please use them. Use the tutors. Do your best. However, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with feedback. So if you've gotten my feedback, incorporate that. And then if you still have time and you want to maybe go to the Learning Center, pace yourself through that. you are going to be watching a couple of videos this week, and there is a extra credit quiz. I saw that quite a few of you didn't take the extra credit quiz last week. Remember that the materials in the class are materials that you are responsible for. If we were in an in-person class, there are things that I would be doing in the classroom. So if you're not watching the videos and going through them, and the quiz is just a way to test if you really got what I want you to get out of those videos and readings. So do those. You know, even if you don't get all the questions right, they're adding to and helping your grade. Every little bit helps, right? Then you're going to submit at the end of the week your essay, final draft through Safeassign. Please remember to save it in rich text format. Safeassign submission, if you didn't do the draft last week, is a little bit different than regular assignment submission, so watch the video tour at the beginning of the week to see how to submit there, and then go back in and look at your matching percentage if you'd like to look at your Safeassign report, and that's the same place you're going to go back after I've graded your essay to look at your comments. I don't have office hours this week. I will not be in the office on Wednesday or Thursday because I'm going to be at the transfer fair. So there's a transfer fair this week from 10 to 2 on Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday it's at the Verde Valley campus from 10 to 2 in the Mayberry Pavilion. And in Prescott, it is on Thursday from 10 to 2 in the Building 19 community room. I'd like to encourage you, if you have the time, to come to the transfer fair, especially if you're interested in pursuing a degree after you finish here at Yavapai College. It's a great opportunity to learn about some universities and the requirements for transfer. So yeah, I'll be there if you need to talk to me, and I'll be there talking about Phi Theta Kappa, which is the Honor Society, the two-year college that I advise, and some of you may have, if you've been at Yavapai College for enough credits and have at least a 3.5 GPA, received an invitation for Phi Theta Kappa this week. I am the advisor for Phi Theta Kappa. It's a great organization. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. It'd be great to have you join if you did receive that invitation this week. Or if you didn't receive an invitation but you're interested in how you could receive an invitation in the future, please let me know. Besides that, that's what I've got going this week. So for a few reminders about what I talked about in this video, they'll be listed also in the announcement. Otherwise, contact me with any questions and I'll talk to you soon.